Nah, I'm in trip, bro. I'm chilling.
I really appreciate you. I appreciate you letting me run this though, because I don't know. I just tapped in here a couple days ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like tapped in with the SD Uchis and another.
Oh, that's the homie.
Yeah, no,
that's the
cool.
homie for
cool.
real.
Yeah, he's cool. And then another fool, and that was about it. So like, I really appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, it's love, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what it is,
and I was watching some of your videos. I was like, damn, he really be on some inspirational shit. Like,
hey, good looks.
On some like trying to speak on some real shit. And
facts though.
Hell yeah.
They got to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gotta use our power.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
But hey, this is Mile Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Hey, we coming out to Denver, but we in Phoenix right now. Man.
Yeah.
Getting into the interview. So, born and raised in Phoenix?
Pretty much.
Pretty much?
Yeah.
Were you born here? Or?
Yeah, but I go back and forth a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Between throughout my life, like North Carolina,
okay,
Chicago, Cali.
Oh, you got family in Chicago and shit?
Yeah, that's where like most of my family's at. Chicago,
okay.
Detroit.
What part?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know my aunt Hope's in Florida.
Yeah.
My mom and her parents are from Chicago.
I'm saying like, I guess if you, it's just different, but basically you've been in Phoenix for the most part of your life.
Most of my life, yeah.
Okay.
I spent like this much of time in Chicago.
Okay.
I actually lived in North Carolina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For like 2 years, 3 years.
Okay.
Oh no, 5 years. I'm tripping.
Okay.
I was in Charlotte.
But were you like growing up on the west side, east side, like
out here?
Yeah.
Pretty much everywhere, bro.
Pretty much.
Like
everywhere.
literally,
Okay.
I'd be driving everywhere and be like, "Oh, what the fuck? I used to live over here too."
Yeah.
Like, I really live like pretty much everywhere. Like,
Okay, so you're just repping Phoenix for sure.
Yeah.
And I see that in the music. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, most of my life was spent on the west side though.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I met all the homies and on the north side though.
Yeah,
I still got all homies from the west side, but I don't like we can't really see eye to eye now because we be on some whole different shit.
I feel you.
So it's like, but most of the homies that I met that I'm still cool with was on the north side, like these fools right here.
Okay.
Like my homie Quake Cool right here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Get Free, by the way. That's where we at right now. We at the Get Free headquarters. You feel me? It's a political movement.
Oh, okay.
The base is independent artistry. So independent artistry is like the structure of it. So he created it with the homie KT the Intellect, which the dude that just left. You know what I'm saying? That's when homie skates and he produces for, you know what I'm saying? He produces for a lot of motherfuckers out here.
So wait, political, like are you like politics type shit or kind of explain what you're talking about? Dive a little deeper, like.
Basically, what we're trying to do is we basically we wanted to make a difference in the community.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you know what I'm saying, we believe that the resources we have are all of the artists here, you know what I'm saying? All the artists that are willing to, you know what I'm saying, stand with us and kind of just try to teach these new ideologies that, you know what I'm saying, we learn all the time.
What ideologies in specific? Because like, I mean, we talk about religion, there's a lot of different things, like. Yeah, get in the interview one time.
Yeah, I feel like he can explain this a little better than
explain
I can.
this. Tell him what it is, man.
This is my young gunner. This is my young gunner quick. You know what I'm saying?
Here.
Oh, you can explain that.
So
yeah.
Get Free is
here, scoot in a little more. Like a little closer.
So Get Free is it's not just like only political. You know, it's we try to touch on subjects.
Hold on one second. My bad. Here, I'm gonna just hold it. What were you saying?
We try to touch on subjects like social. We also try to touch
like social injustices and stuff. Because I was seeing that in the videos. What you talking about?
That type of stuff.
Yeah.
We also like right now. I think the whole focus on Get Free is changing. We trying to dive into the roots of the average black person type shit. So
Yeah.
I think that's what the focus is gonna be on for now. But we also talk on things like health. Is going to be another thing. Environment is also going to be another thing. But it's just like a thing for the whole community in general.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it like, do you guys got other people outside of Phoenix tapping in with the group and stuff like that? Or is that what it's starting to become? Or?
Yeah, basically we got like really what it is like we trying to, we trying to build a giant structure with this. You know what I'm saying? We have like our inside guys like him and me who we do these meetings. Like before you showed up, we were just talking about like, you know what I'm saying? Like all like
What we
the shit we really be talking about. We had just finished that conversation before you showed up. And really we trying to you basically use my influence and all these other people who have these different avenues of their influence to bring like their following here. And then we use that to kind of like
bounce ideas off each other.
Change the narrative of what's currently going on. Trying to bring like we talk about social injustice. We were just at the community. I don't know if you were there. You weren't there on the community meeting with the mayor and the chief.
Well, about.
I wasn't there, but that was another thing.
We were just there. So we just try to make sure we just trying to be as involved in the community as possible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll talk about that event. I seen a video. Some type of social injustice thing happened with you in your life, correct?
Yeah.
You've had some. Talk about that a little bit.
Basically, I was wrongfully profiled, and then I was harassed and then beaten by police, by Glendale police, actually.
Yeah.
And actually, I was great. And what was dope is I was grateful for the fact that, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for Get Free in general, I feel like I wouldn't have felt as secure as I felt after that happened. Like when that happened, like I was like kind of like, oh, I have, you know what I'm saying? I have all my, you know, all my peers and fucking people who are educated that Get Free to fall back on. I feel like a lot of people don't have that luxury, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of what
y'all got like Instagram, Twitter, and all that. Tell them what it is.
So on IG, it's at Get Free AZ.
Okay.
On Twitter, it's also at Get Free.
All right, I'm gonna have to tap in. I'm gonna give you a follow for sure after this. For sure. But hey.
Yeah, of course.
Yep, appreciate you, man. But hey, I'm gonna bring it back down here real quick. A little break time.
Body armor?
That shit got aborted.
Hey, we out.
Swear to God.
Shut the fuck up. That's mine.
Oh! I was like, wait, didn't I say a limit? He got me on body armor.
I was like, damn.
I don't got no diseases. Bro. Hey, good work, bro.
I literally saw that shit. I was like, oh.
Confused, man. I'm bad.
Are you ready?
Yeah. It's rolling.
Yeah.
So
that was I was basically wrongfully profiled. I got harassed and beaten up by police. Okay. And actually, I decided to go to trial, and that's actually in January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually finna do like a whole documentary on the situation.
You definitely about to beat that case for sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No,
if I don't, I feel like I'm gonna take a W regardless, as long as I don't go to fucking jail.
Yeah, I mean, you're making a little movement out of it, so I mean, that's some real inspirational shit. That's some like leadership, like some real shit. I mean, that's why we're here doing the interview. So, talk about how you got into music and stuff like that in the first place. Like, how old were you when that kind of first started taking place? Because I see you've been working for a minute.
Yeah, I always been an entertainer. Like I used to like, you know what I'm saying? I used to like dance on the table and sing songs and shit. Like I was able to memorize songs when I was a kid, like 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can memorize songs and shit. So like, I always been a entertainer, but like as far as music, like I didn't really start writing until I was like, you gotta change the battery?
No, I need to.
I didn't really start.
Change the angle. No, you're good.
I didn't really start writing music till I was like 14.
Yeah.
And I didn't really start taking it like really writing and trying to get better till I was like 15. And then I started taking pursuing a musical career like for real seriously.
That's perfect.
So I was like 18. You know what I mean?
So you were 18?
When I started pursuing like, you know what I'm saying, like promoting right and all that type of shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was recording music before that.
Talk about your name, bro. Because that is unique. Like I ain't like for real. Like I ain't. I don't even want to pronounce it because I feel like I might low key fuck it up. But like
it's Jalopy Bungus.
Jalopy Bungus. All right. Where did this come from?
I was in 8th grade, and I used to like rap with alter egos. So I had like alter egos that had like different styles and shit.
Okay.
So Jalopy Bungus was one of the alter egos. And it just happened that when I recorded my first song with my homie LJ, I was like, what alter ego should I use? I'm gonna use this one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I ended up using that one.
So you realize talking about like alter egos, like different egos in a way. Like so when the music, when you're at a show, is that alter ego coming out type shit? Like,
oh nah, not no more.
Like not anymore. What about
that
the
was
music video?
When I was doing the Jalopy Bungus shit, I was just like, that was when I was younger. I was just have a bunch of fun. Like I was inspired by like MF Doom and shit. And MF Doom has like fucking like, you know what I'm saying, like all types of alter egos, you know what I mean? So it was like, I was influenced by that. Like I wanted to do that too. Yeah,
we'll talk about some of your inspirations a little bit, like people growing up, who you listen to and shit.
Well, early in my life, I was listening to a bunch of West Coast shit, you know what I'm saying, all the time, like Sugar Free, Tupac, you know, all the typical shit, Ice Cube, like all the typical shit. And as I got older, I started diving into more like lyricists. You know what I mean? Like MF Doom and John Wayne and fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like cats like that, like underground legends, you feel me?
And I've noticed that,
Yeah, and so that inspired me to be more lyrical, you know what I'm saying? I love Kendrick for his, what he does. I think my biggest influences would probably be Meek Mill.
Meek Mill go down.
And, I say Meek Mill. Drake plays a part in my shit.
For sure.
I'm influenced by Drake too. Just this performance aspect in the song.
Drake,
you know what I'm saying?
He's one of the GOATs for real of all time at the end of the day. But when it comes to, when you're talking about that lyrical stuff, like I 100% agree with you. Like that's what I'm seeing in the music, even in the interviews. I'm seeing like you're really speaking, you're going deep, you're analyzing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, like what, like do you write down lyrics? Is this off the dome? Like how does this all come together?
I do it in a lot of different ways. Before I would write all my shit. Now some of it won't be like, it's very rare that I write an entire song. Mm-hmm. Usually I'll write a piece of it and then I'll do the rest in my head, or I'll do a lot of it in my head and you know what I'm saying? Like, but basically, if we talking like on average, usually I won't write the hook. I'll usually write like partial of the verse, like probably like 10 bars of the verse. If I'm done writing, then I'll just come up with some shit on the way to the booth in here. But a lot of it, like a lot of the hooks get done in here. Part of the verses get done in here too. Okay. But like, it's just a bunch of weird. Like I do a bunch. That's why my structure's all weird. Because there's no like, I don't do it no typical way.
No, for sure. Like, you definitely have some originality. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I mean, I gotta talk about this song with Almighty, bro. That's a banger.
That's my guy.
That was a banger.
Good looks, bro.
So, did you already have that song?
No. What happened was...
talk about it.
What happened was, we threw this festival called the Power to the People Festival.
Okay. So was this, again, tied up with what bro's talking about over here?
I mean, in my opinion.
Okay.
I don't know why other people don't think about it like that, but in my opinion, I thought that's...
you got to.
Like, we had meetings... Before, like this was, that's a whole other conversation. But this was like when I had got into it with Power 98.3, and we were literally going against, you know what I'm saying, Power. So the Power to the People Festival was a direct response to that. I guess everybody forgot. I don't know.
Okay.
That's I remember that. So like, Power to the, that was a direct response to the Power to, this situation. We wanted to prove that as a local community we could sell these X amount of tickets and do this festival without the help of any corporation or anything like that. And that's what we did. We sold over locally, like discounted the headliners. We sold over 1,000 tickets, bro. And it was at the Nile.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was some history. Like, I don't think that's ever been done before out here, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was asleep before I came out here because up in Denver we got a whole little scene that we're working on. Yeah. So I was like, damn, not expecting this, and now you're telling me this shit. Like I don't think, like I don't think we've done that in Denver yet. We haven't thrown like a real like festival. I mean, we throw little 420 festivals, but there's never been like an underground like festival yet, like with all the,
And I think that's why like I'm not even trying to big myself up, but this is really how it is. I think that's why like a lot of the people in the scene look at me like a legend already. Because we did so much to shift the culture, been so much of the reason the culture is shifted. You feel me? So it's like when
For sure.
and that's why that's what we did though. We did that many tickets. That's how I ended up meeting Almighty Suspect. Almighty Suspect, one of my favorite artists in the first place.
Okay.
So it was like that's why because my manager threw that festival.
Okay.
So I got to pick like some of the artists. You feel me? I got to pick Almighty as one of the headliners, and we ended up meeting. And we met up the next day, and did the song and the video in like all total in like 4 hours. Yeah. We had to do it before we left, so it was a rush process. Yeah. But we got that shit done.
I fuck with bro's music. He go crazy. I've been listening to him for sure. Like, I mean, I'm gonna just speak about. I mean, I think Almighty comes before Blueface. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Blueface.
Hell yeah, Blueface got his whole shit from him.
Yeah, exactly.
He stole his whole shit.
Yeah, like I ain't trying to speak too much on it, but it's pretty obvious. Like,
what happened is Blueface signed first.
Yeah, true.
That's what happened.
True,
so because he signed first, he got to run off with his shit.
But bro's gonna have some longevity. Almighty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that nigga, he making all his money. He live on his own. He got all this shit all off of music. You feel me? That's respect. But yeah, like so it was dope collabing with one of my favorite artists. You feel me?
So did you invest into the feature, or did it just come together naturally?
You'd have to ask my manager that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know all that part. I just do the music part.
Okay. Well, regardless, that was a fucking chess move.
That's why I fuck with him though.
That was a chess move.
He takes all that. Like my manager takes all that shit off my back. Yeah. All I gotta do is fucking do my job.
That's a chess move because I'm looking at it from an outside-in perspective. I'm like, okay, boom. You got some videos, 20K, blah, blah, blah. I've seen your other videos. And then I see this one. I'm like, whoa, like, this one could hit, like, 1 million within, like, some years type shit or something. You know, you never know, really. Yeah, like, that, like, this, it has that potential. The video quality's there. I don't know who shot that video.
Roman.
I'm going to have to tap in with him because he went crazy.
Yeah, he's dope.
Like, and that's probably one of the hardest videos I've seen out here so far, for sure. Definitely, like, one of the hottest. Like, I don't even think.
Yeah, just wait till you see this next shit I drop.
Okay, bet. Okay, bet.
This next shit I got coming out. Oh yeah. Well, the big homie was in that shit too. Nigga, no favorite. This shit is crazy. Super crazy. We looking at trying to get that shit on Rap Nation too.
Okay, bet. So that's smart. So you keep trying to work with other platforms.
For sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The more I go up, the more I'm like, a lot of this. You get to learn a lot more about this business. For sure. But it was super dope collab with one of my favorite artists and shit, and like, you feel me? I think it would have went even, like, I don't even mind that he doesn't really promote it that much, but if he would have promoted it, it would have went even crazier. But just the fact that he wasn't even promoting it and still doing all this shit, that lets you know, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is fire. Like, it's not
it is.
Like, it's not just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I seen him hop on other songs with other niggas and they don't even touch like 6,000.
Yeah.
So it's like, you feel me? Like, it's like, it'll let you know, like, he a legend where he at. I'm a legend where I'm at.
Exactly, facts.
And we spearheaded. You feel me? We just did a sold out show at fucking.
And I saw that. Y'all did that together.
You feel me? That's some classic shit. Like like in 2-3 years from now, niggas gonna look back and we both popping up like. Them niggas linked up, like, cause we finna be in LA and all types of shit in a second.
And that's why I was so appreciative you let me come through for this opportunity, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we up in Denver doing this shit, like, and like I said, it's an outside-in perspective, so I just see a lot of potential in you. Like, I know I know you're unique, so I can't even really, like, say you're like anyone, but you remind me of a Denzel Curry, Kendrick Lamar like type individual.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
On some real shit.
I love that.
So like, I could really see you like doing some numbers in the coming years. So like,
2020 gonna be crazy.
No, for real.
2020 gonna be crazy.
Okay, but all right, I want to talk about how possibly like Denver and Phoenix could collab. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like it's only right. Like, have you tapped into Denver yet? Probably not too much.
Okay, look, I'm gonna get. Okay, so I'm gonna put you like this. I think. What did Absol say? That nigga said. He said, "Idiot, genius, best description of myself." That's me. I'm smart as fuck. Yeah. Super intelligent. I know a lot of shit. Yeah. But a lot of basic shit I should know, I don't know.
Fact.
I can't tell you where the fuck Denver is at.
No, yeah. Well, it's up north a little bit. It's up north.
I swear to God, like. Nigga, I can't tell you where Denver is at, bro.
Colorado.
Yeah,
Like, state.
I'm just saying I don't know nothing
No,
about
you're
Colorado.
good.
Like,
You're good. You're good.
if I tell you like, AZ is here, then I can't be one of the niggas like AZ is here, so Colorado's here. Like nigga, like nah. I don't really know like a few like where a few states are at. Like,
Yeah, no, you're good.
I don't know where the fuck like not Washington, but like fucking like Montana and shit like that.
No, yeah, I feel you.
Like Montana,
Hey,
you know what I'm
well,
saying?
Hey, well, now you about to know for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so I just I feel like I had to have. Shit, bro, you should tap into the market out there because we got
Where's Seattle?
Seattle's up north, like in Washington.
Okay.
Yeah. You should tap in Denver with some artists, bro.
Hell yeah.
I can see you working with this fool. They call him AP. He just ran up 150K on a music video. Like,
Oh, that's dope.
I can see you working with him. He's on some real lyrical, like some real shit. Like,
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. Like 2020, I'm trying to expand. So it's like if I can work with anybody outside of the state, like that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
goal. Like I feel like I done really did everything I could do.
Yeah.
Here. Like I really got nothing. There's nothing else I
feel-
can
I
really
feel
do
that,
besides
yeah,
for
yeah.
other artists.
Right,
That's
right.
all I got left to do here.
For sure.
You feel me? Like so, I'm really just trying to expand. Like you feel me? Like so, I would love to work with some Denver artists. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I asked where Seattle is at is because that's where most of my streams are coming from.
Really?
Seattle and LA.
That's wild.
Yeah, it goes.
Not
It
Phoenix?
goes. No, it goes Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. It goes Seattle, Phoenix, LA, and then there's like other spots that are like,
Yeah.
but like the places that are like, the numbers are kind of like. There's a lot of places I could go.
Yeah.
Like by the end of
I feel
next
like Denver
year.
could be one of those places.
Hell yeah, why not, bro?
Why
I just did a
not?
lot of traveling this year. I went to Dallas. I went to LA. I went to Houston. We where else did we go? We did one more place.
I don't know, but you
No,
gotta
no.
come to Denver soon. Like, hey, man, we can set up a show. She keeps going, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We keep talking business, but anyway, so what else have you been into growing up and stuff? Like, obviously, you've been rapping. You're on this movement. So, like, did you play sports growing up? Was there
Fuck
anything
yeah, that
else?
was my
Like,
first love.
Facts.
Sports was my first love. I was playing football.
Facts. Okay.
I love
Did you play in
football.
high school and shit or what?
Yeah, no, I couldn't play high school, but I
Okay.
played when I was like young.
But you loved it when you were younger and shit, for sure.
Yeah, like I was just like naturally gifted. Like
For sure.
I was one of them
What
niggas like
position?
I played running back and safety.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I played 1 year fucking I played 1 year Pop Warner. Like you look at my Facebook going
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all this shit, like you can go look like back in the day, like I still got trophies from them. Like my first year we played, won the championship and shit. I was a big piece of that. Like I was killing shit as a running back.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? So it was like
That's crazy.
that was something I really wanted to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Going into high school, like I was training, I was doing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's this thing called, I guess, like the AIA out here,
Yeah.
where if you move, you can't play for a year. So, and I had moved like 6 different
Oh,
times.
okay, yeah, we have rules like that in Colorado.
Yeah, so I moved 6 different times, so I
Yeah.
couldn't play football.
Well, what's your opinion on like education in general and shit? Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna just keep coming with the question.
it just depends on depends on how you see it.
Yeah, yeah.
You
facts,
feel me?
right.
Like, I mean, I think educating yourself is important.
For sure.
But I
for
think
sure.
like the overall like education system is
Yeah.
extremely flawed.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
feel me?
for
Just
sure.
in
It
general,
is
it's just
in some ways.
misleading, and it's
Yeah.
like,
It is
and
for sure.
and especially with how like you know what I'm saying, like you can just like motherfuckers is going like niggas is going into college and
Yeah.
leaving in debt and
Nah, for
taking their
real.
whole life to bring that shit back. It's just like even the you know what I'm saying, the minor things about this whole education system is
Yeah.
just kind of like chaotic. You know what I'm saying?
Dead
So
on.
I'm never going to college. You feel me? So I'm not really into the education system. I am into educating yourself. There's like plenty of different like avenues of you know what I'm
Education
saying, that you can
that
especially
you can actually like improve upon. I don't know.
internet.
I mean, I fuck with education. Like, I'm still in college right now, bro. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm about to finish this. Like,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, I'm about to finish this associates, but I ain't paying debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the FAFSA and shit, so you know what I'm saying. Get to go for free, so I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel
Yeah.
me?
But regardless, like as far as the education system goes, like I see what you're saying, and I feel like you don't really realize too much until you grow up and like become older and kind of just become wiser, and like you see the different flaws. Like it's crazy.
Hey, KT, what you think about education, bro?
Yeah.
Indoctrination system to control the masses.
Ooh, okay. No, for real.
I'm telling you, bro.
He ain't
That's what I
lying.
wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, lay it on the mic.
Bro, it's the KT show. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is fucking crazy.
Nah, but what he said.
Yeah.
But it's in my opinion, it's extremely dangerous. But that's just for people who like, you know what I'm saying, like in my circumstance, it would have been dangerous for me to go to college.
Yeah,
You feel me?
I
So
feel you.
some people like,
Yeah.
you know.
So,
You can ask me anything, bro. I'm an
Anything?
open book. I'm open
all
book,
right,
bro.
on some real shit, like, what kind of like exact movement is this? Like, is it like? I'm really trying to understand because I'm seeing music. I'm seeing like. Would it be weird for me to compare it to like some Black Panther shit? Because that's on some like positive shit in a way.
I mean,
right? I don't want to like.
I just want to talk about. It wouldn't be weird coming from the context that we're educated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get free really is the idea. You know what I'm saying? Getting free is matrix that we find ourselves in.
Yeah.
So it's really a movement for decolonization.
Decolonization.
We lived in a colonized state right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, get free really is about, you know what I'm saying, getting back in touch with our indigenous rights, our indigenous roots, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And putting those into action. You feel me? Because a lot of things have been hidden. A lot of things have been
Like
lied
what?
about.
Like what? Give a couple examples. Yeah, give a couple examples.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
All right, ask me a question.
Where are most black people in America from?
Yeah, you about to put me on the spot. All right. I mean, it depends on like how you want me to answer that. Like,
No.
Where
What
are they from?
What is your perspective?
Where
do
are they
you think
from?
most people who look like me and Jalopy, where do you think we're from? Like our ancestry. Where do you think we're from?
Oh, ancestry?
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to a bro from Texas the other day about it, you know what I'm saying? Like Africa and stuff originally, but
Right.
You know,
So Africa is. So when I say like the education system is dangerous, when he says it's dangerous, like they're pushing false narratives. Most black people in America are not African. They're Aboriginal people of America. All the Eastern Indian tribes were black. That's why when your grandma told you that you had Indian in your family, she wasn't saying a little bit. Weirdo, like all the Eastern tribes were Negro.
Really?
I can show you old definitions of Negro that are for dark-skinned American Indians. I can show you
in the U.S. type shit or
in the U.S. I can show you treaties with Negroes.
No way. This is crazy. This is like news to me. This is crazy. You gonna have to tap me in. You're blowing my mind right now, for real.
Bro, huh. You see, I'll just show you some pictures, bro.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people really don't understand
This interview getting too crazy.
how
bro.
shit.
It's getting crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, you gonna walk into some shit.
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
it's
Like,
tight though. It's cool.
When the last time you saw natives with, Indians with fucking dreadlocks? They don't show you that
Whoa,
shit.
they don't. I've never seen that.
Hold on. What's this?
Whoa.
What's that? Those Indians. You see the feathers in their head?
Hold up. Let
You
me.
see how those is Indians, or Aboriginals of America.
With feathers.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like they've been hiding things. This ain't in Africa. This is in America. Indians with afros.
Whoa.
But this is what I'm trying to. This is what I mean when I say like.
Where'd you get those? Just because I feel like I gotta ask. You feel me?
No,
I gotta ask. Yeah.
Multiple sources. So like first accounts, because if you read first accounts from Europeans coming here in the 1500s or 1600s, they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to say there are nations here as black as the nations in Africa. They're going to refer to Indians as Hebrews. Christopher Columbus on his second voyage brought Hebrew fucking interpreters because on his first voyage he thought people here were speaking a corrupted Hebrew when really they were here Phoenician, Aramaic, all these old languages originate here. I can show you proof for all that. But really what this comes down to, what get free comes down to, is getting free of this matrix. The reason you think you from Africa is because they want your birthright. They want your land. That place your great grandma was born and you ain't never been to in Mississippi, Alabama, I'm telling you, that shit's still there. And that's really your family shit. But now somebody probably built over, you don't even know what's going on over there. Shit gets deep. But like, they got us in these cities. And these cities is where the Matrix takes place. That's why the Matrix is in the city. And a lot of people don't know the Matrix was written by an Aboriginal woman, or what you would call Black or African American woman, by the name of Sophia Stewart. Yep. Fox, 21st Century, they stole her shit, stole her screenplay in the 80s, separated it, made it into two franchises, The Terminator and The Matrix. The Terminator is a prequel for The Matrix, because you're fighting the machines. Humans lose the original war. They go into digital slavery, but they win the digital revolution. So I'm saying this shit gets deep, but she sent me down this rabbit hole. She told me black people were here before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I started looking, because I heard growing up we had Indian in our family, but I never. And if you ask any black American if they heard they got Indian in their family growing up, they're gonna tell you yes. Yeah. They're gonna tell you yes.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's not a coincidence. Like I can ask 10 out of 10 and 10 tell me yes. That's not a coincidence. And this was all the land. They did not kill the Indians. They're still here. They're displaced and colonized, and they think you're African American. And I'm telling you, this next sentence is about to get real devious.
Let's hear it.
First of all, Negro, colored, black. I can show you all documentation when that leads back to India. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But African Americans, so they took Negro colored and Negro and colored off of the census for 2020. It's just African American or black. So there's no indigenous identification on the census unless you put other and explain who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, and they just passed a law 3-4 months ago where they changing 22 million birth certificates that all say Negro, mulatto, or colored, all to African American. And we're talking about our grandparents. Our grandparents' birth certificates, they don't say African American. They say Negro or colored. And the Congress then already came out and said that colored people, that Indians were reclassified as colored. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the Eastern Indians Thanksgiving, the images they give you, that's not what them Indians was looking like. Those was light-skinned Negroes they was dealing with. People with afros. People that's going to war with. And a lot of them weren't even light-skinned. There's a whole bunch of dark Moors and all this. You know what I'm saying? The history gets deep, but the point is that, like, Get Free represents getting out of this matrix. Yo. You know what I'm saying? It's not an organization, no affiliations. Get Free is an idea. Yeah. And it's an idea for the people. You feel me? To, like, really uncover the truth behind all this bullshit.
Yeah, just know the truth at the end of the day, for real.
Exactly, bro.
At the end of the day, hey.
But when you find out you indigenous, you Indian and stuff, I'm telling you, like, and you aboriginal to this land, you start looking at this land different. You know what I'm saying? You don't start to strive to be somewhere else. You understand this is your land. You start looking at some treaties. They don't want you to look at these treaties. They got 600 treaties in the Library of Congress right now, all abjugated. All that means they all been broken. Right. And we ain't looking into that stuff.
Damn, so y'all really deep into politics and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be paying attention to politics too much anymore, like I used to.
I wouldn't, because I'm not deep into like American. You understand too? America isn't a United States of America isn't a country; it's a corporation. For real, we're all citizens of a corporation. We're state wards. Your birth certificate is a contract.
Why the fuck we got Democrats and Republicans? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like almost like some war shit within the people to keep you. Like, how democratic is that? And it's crazy because everyone be so brainwashed into like just following these certain ideals within each one. Mm-hmm. That should be blowing my mind. I'm like, how could you? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a mass puppet show for the masses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all this sports shit, all this shit is bread and circus. Like they talk about in Rome. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all this shit really is. For sure. You know what I mean? But that's what Get Free is, because like Get Free right now is an idea, but like the idea is to show you that how being indigenous gives you certain rights, and now we can act on those rights. 2020 we coming into with a whole different perspective on life. The real truth about to come out next year.
Okay, so again, coming from Denver, I gotta ask this. So. I appreciate you though. Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up. Let me.
The Intellect, you know what I'm saying? Intellect Studios, you feel me? Look me up. You know what I'm saying? I make music and shit too. But real talk though, it's bigger than that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, find out where you're from. Do your genealogy. Go up your mama's bloodline. Get them birth certificates. Where was your great grandma born?
For real.
Like if you don't know, identity theft. That's why you don't know.
Hey.
Identity theft on a mass level, bruh.
Hey. Shout out, bro. Hey, what's the Instagram and all that again? My bad. Just
Yeah.
'cause it was-
Like I said, my name's KT the Intellect. You can find me at Intellect KT. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. But we got stuff coming next year. We gon' all this stuff. All this stuff gonna be revealed, man. Like the jig is up, type shit.
For sure. Hey. All right. So getting back in, though. All right. First of all,
Who's on that flat earth shit? Fuck him.
Bro, flat earth. The earth is flat, bro. Just deal with it.
all right.
Y'all say so, man.
It's hollow though. That's for sure. I don't think
That's a possibility.
I don't think it's flat, but I do think it's hollow. I do think it's hollow.
That's a possibility.
I think that civilization is like,
Or there's just massive chambers underground, like.
boom.
Yeah. All right.
Because they're
So again, from an outside-in perspective, like I'm trying to think how I should ask this. Like, what's like the toughest thing growing up as far as adversity goes that you dealt with, like that you really had to overcome, and like you really like overcame it and like solidified yourself and like made a stamp and was like, yo, like this shit real, like I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? Like
As an artist?
As an artist, just as a person in general, like what's something you really had to overcome? Like what are some adversities you face currently that you have to overcome right now in life? Like that you want to speak on. It isn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's up.
I'm always willing to speak on whatever. But
Hell yeah.
I think I'm so fucking focused and like always on to the next task.
Yeah.
That I never really, I feel like for me to answer that question, I would have to really sit there and like think about it that much because I don't really dwell on like.
I appreciate you saying that because that's on some real like.
Because I look at my losses and all that shit as like a fucking, it's a
positive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's hard for me to really I mean, I guess one thing that was really fucking up with me about my childhood, I used to have a really horrible temper.
Yeah.
That's all I used to have a really bad temper, like bad, like throwing chairs at teachers and shit. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it's dead ass. I used to get into a lot of trouble in school, so like I think maybe my temper.
Yeah.
But like, you know, all the typical shit that, you know what I'm saying, people like me have to go through, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
poverty and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, but I see that shit as like, you know what I'm saying? That was necessary. Like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, developed like as much empathy as I have. Empathy for everybody else and other people. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that too. Yeah, empathy for sure.
But I do got answers for that, but I don't think I can answer it because I just be so focused on now. It's hard for me to look at anything as a negative. Yeah,
you're positive.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't say I'm positive. I would just say that I'm a realist.
Okay.
Really, like it's really like this is what it is. Like it's only as negative as I say it is.
Yeah.
It's only as positive as I say it is. I try to stay right here.
Yeah, it's really.
I don't like when it comes to the successes. I don't get high on my successes.
You don't.
I don't get low on my losses. I stay right
everyone's
here.
Equal at the end of the day.
That too.
On some real shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As far as like, you know what I'm saying, like the planet and Mother Earth and shit, and how she feels about you and shit. Like, that's how we equal.
So what's your plan moving forward? Like, are you trying to go crazy with this music shit and have a voice through the music that like?
Hell yeah, there's no other point.
Like,
there's no other point.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna be real with you, I can see myself like kind of dwindling off from music.
I can see it too. Like I could see you kind of going into some like Malcolm X type shit, some cool shit. Like,
never know.
I don't mean to like compare it to this like.
Oh no! I feel you, but just like, on some like leadership
or some like MLK shit. Like I really fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think. I'm
in a new age type.
Yeah, I'm trying to be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Music is like the fucking is the way to do it. And during the process, I plan on using my voice to like, you know what I'm saying, like speak on things and not try to make a difference, but just try to like give a different perspective and just be who I am. And being who I am is like ends up making a difference. Then that's what it's supposed to do.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's done so far. So clearly, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was supposed to do.
Hell yeah.
What I was supposed to do, that's what I'm gonna do. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think I lead I think I you know what I'm saying, I inspire a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I always want to do, just inspire people to do what they want to do and do it how they want to do it, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be willing to look past all the bullshit.
Yeah. All right. So, would you ever sign a deal? And if you were, like, to what label?
It's gotta make sense.
For sure.
It has to make sense.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna sign any type of record deal, like, it's gotta make total sense. I'm talking like, if you trying to sign LeBron, you're not gonna try to undercut that nigga. So you understand? Yeah. Like, you're gonna like, LeBron has the leverage. Like, if I'm ever signed to a label, they have to look at me as the leverage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to have the leverage.
Yeah.
So I'm never like, I'm not gonna sign no deal until I'm the one that has the leverage. And even then, why would I sign it if I got the leverage? You know what I'm saying? So you never know. I'm not gonna sit here and say I would never sign a deal because you never know what happened.
You never know.
And from this point in time, it don't make no sense to sign a deal. Like current, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're in a rush. I'm not in a fucking rush.
Okay.
You know
so you're really trying to be like an underground king type shit? Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't really want to be. I don't really want to be that popular.
You don't want to be like mainstream?
I want to be mainstream, but I don't want anything that comes with being mainstream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like
a regular dude at the end of the day, in a way. Like,
you know how like Isaiah Rashad is famous, but if he goes somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's places he can go. He's not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
or like an Earl sweatshirt.
Almighty Suspect for you.
Almighty Suspect. That's perfect.
Like, I just got tapped in with him. I don't even know him. I ain't talked to him, but like his music, I've just started listening to his music probably within the last 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's probably been doing this shit, you know, in Cali, but like, and then now, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, like, now that I've really been tapping in with you, I've been listening to his shit more. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I actually put on a lot of people talk.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, so you definitely put me on a little bit, and I'm like,
that's love.
For sure. But shit, man, like, kind of wrapping this interview up, like, talk about like, what's one piece of advice you have for anyone, any entrepreneur, anyone out there that's like, you know, chasing their dreams, really, you know, trying to make this shit happen, you know, for them. Like, what's one piece of advice you could say?
I've been kind of reluctant on advice lately, just because like it's so subjective. You know what I mean? Like you could be trying to give somebody advice and like you think it's like really helping, but it could be leading them like the path they're not supposed to go. And like I can tell you like for me, like I'm like a super fucking like workaholic type nigga. Like so I have a perspective of like fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't work, don't do it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that perspective. But like for me to tell somebody that, it's kind of like giving them the idea that that's where all your worth comes in, and that's not really true. You know what I mean? So as far as advice, I'm like, the only advice I can really give somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want this shit, like you think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you think you do, then you have to make sacrifices, and you gotta fucking work. Yeah. And you gotta be creative. Sure. And you gotta be you. A lot of people try to figure out, like, a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, they try to, I see a lot of motherfuckers in the city, and here, you know what I'm saying, where I'm like, people were asking me, like, I just did this thing the other day where they were like, who are like, you know what I'm saying, some 3 artists that you would think that you're like, you know what I'm saying, into right now, blah, blah. Yeah, and I said, you know what I'm saying, Snotty, SD Uchis, and I was going to say the set, but I said the set, but they were like, oh, that's a group. I was like, okay, so I couldn't really name a third. And it's simply because there's a lot of talent in the city, but it's like a lot of their talent wouldn't surpass the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get past the city, like, I feel like once you get past the city, there has to be something different about you. There has to be something that sets you apart from everybody. For sure. You feel me? And that's what the culture has come to. Like, like your personality is attached to your music now. You feel me? That's what it's become. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, like, you gotta be you at the end of the day. Like, a lot of niggas gonna hate on you regardless. Like, you do what motherfuckers want you to do, they gonna be mad. You do what they don't want you to do, you're gonna be mad. So you gotta just be you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the number one thing that's gotten me this far, is like me being me. Like, people are attached to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, be human too. Don't ever think you above nobody.
No, for real,
You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit, but only with things that you crafted with your hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and compare looks with this fool, like, oh, I look better than him and nothing like that, because that was given to me.
Yeah.
But I can say I'm a better rapper than you because I crafted that with my fucking hands.
No, yeah, for
you
sure.
Know what I'm saying?
And,
So it's
and
all,
you can say that and no one's gonna get heated because you know what I'm saying.
It's all about being
you
like
built it,
being properly humble.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the one thing. It's one thing to be humble. You be humble, niggas gonna forget about you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's how niggas like fall off and all that.
If you're humble.
If you humble. Like all the greats, they talk their shit. Floyd Mayweather, Tupac, Muhammad Ali.
For sure.
All the greats talk their shit, but they were properly humble. Like on cam, they was talking their shit. When you met them, you always hear good accounts about them niggas. You feel me? And I feel like that's the best thing. That's the best advice I can get. Like, get in tune with this, and you'll be more in tune with the music and more in tune with, you know what I'm saying, the cameras.
For sure. So would you say you're the hottest in Arizona right now? Like,
what's the definition of hottest?
Most popular right now, because I know like futuristic, you know, like.
I think I'm most respected.
Okay.
I don't think because being the hottest is kind of like subjective. Because it's like I don't do the numbers that these niggas do.
Yeah.
But they don't got as many sold out shows as I do.
Okay, so would you say talent wise, or would you say you're in the mix for the top like couple top 3, top 5?
Oh yeah. Talent wise, I'm one of the best. I'm one of the best. I'm not gonna say.
What about numbers wise? Like,
my numbers getting up there.
Because that 56, like.
Yeah, I just never focused on numbers. This is my album this year was the first album I ever posted on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? That was the first shit I ever posted on all platforms. So it's like I haven't been updated to like the new game. I just got up to date about the new game. You know what I'm saying? So as far as numbers, you're gonna see numbers next year. But as far as respect, I think I got the most respect out of anybody.
Okay.
But I think I'm the most respected in Arizona. As far as numbers and all that shit, I don't think so. I don't think I'm the hottest. I think I'm objectively one of the best. Love me or hate me, like you ask somebody, my name is always gonna come out their mouth. You ask somebody who, you know what I'm saying, that's just how it is. Like I'm one of the most respected, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can say I'm one of the most buzzing.
Yeah.
I'm one of the hottest. Everybody, my name is always flying. Everybody always wants me on their shows. They willing to pay, all that type of shit. That's how I know.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing you doing a lot of shows. Talk about that, how important that is. Like,
actually, you want to do a lot of shows when you need them.
When you got that buzz.
When you got into my point, you don't do any more shows unless the money come up. Because I'm at a position where I'm self-made. Everything I did was self-made. I sold out my own shows that I threw. It wasn't like I hopped on the show with Blueface and it sold out and I told you it sold out. No. I booked fucking, you know what I'm saying? I went and booked, you know what I'm saying? Like, helped book Crescent Ballroom, you know what I'm saying? Which is $1,000, 510 people cap. We sold that bitch out. Fucking Rebel Lounge, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Fucking 51 West, Trunk Space, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like light shit, you know what I'm saying? That I've been doing like since 2017, you feel me? With like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, from that perspective, like, it's self-made, so I can say like
self-made for real.
As far as show for real, like dead ass. Like a lot of people say they self-made, they're really not. You feel me? Like I'm really self-made. Anybody, the niggas that been around, like they seen it. That's why I'm respected because I really did everything I say I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the shows, the reason why I don't gotta do shows no more is because whenever I feel like selling out a show, I can just go book it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's so dope about this Get Free shit too. It's all kind of the same thing, like just being self-sufficient.
Sure,
now I think I'm the living definition of that as an artist. Everything I did was self-made. You feel me? I'm self-made. So it's like I don't do shows unless you got money. If you don't got money, or if it's gonna be packed, and you gonna pack the show out, and I don't gotta sell no tickets, I'm there.
So what's the average feature cost?
One thing I learned, the best business move that you can do is to not give out that information.
Fair enough.
Because then you're gonna know how much. Then you're gonna know how much I charge. You're gonna expect that every time I talk to you.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now.
All right, so tell the people DM. Hit them in
exactly. Hit me in
DM.
DM. You want to know the you want to know the chart. You gotta hit me.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, like, for example, KT, I ain't never charging him for it. He's my niggas.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga Emmett, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? They're my niggas. If you super talented and you dope, I'll hop on that shit for free.
No, yeah, for sure.
But if it's like some shit, my thing is, first of all, before it was like, oh, I'm giving up my creative time and my creative energy that I'm not putting out, so I gotta force a verse. You paying me for my creative energy, not for my name.
Yeah.
Now you also paying for the name. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can tell you right now, I charge $750 a verse.
Yeah.
When this video come out, I won't be able to ever charge 800.
Because
I
by the
just
time
said
this video out, it could be.
You know what I'm saying? So,
2K, who knows?
so I'm saying,
Like,
so for me to tell the camera I charge $750, they'll hit me like, didn't you say you You feel me? So I'm not gonna say how much I charge.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, that's smart though. I feel like I just gotta ask because like this one.
Of course you do. Yeah.
This can be a legendary interview for real.
Yeah, and that's why I put that's why I put that info in there for other people to understand. Like, don't put your feature price out there.
For sure.
Don't put none of your like paid business out there.
So you speak on some facts for real.
Yeah, for sure. This is my reality. So.
Hell yeah.
From my reality, it's fact. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. All right, so where can the people find you on everything? Like, you got Twitter too?
Yeah.
Instagram.
My Twitter crazy though.
It's crazy?
It's wild. So
it's wild.
Follow my Instagram.
All right, yeah.
Follow my Instagram at Sir_Bungus. Don't follow my Twitter.
Fair enough, man. They still got like some wild shit on Twitter. I thought they got changed the rules.
About what?
On Twitter, just about like porn and shit like
that. No, not like that. I don't got no OnlyFans.
No, but like
fans only, you know.
I'm saying, like, aren't they changing the rules?
Yes, sir.
Ain't
no more porn on Twitter. That's your effect.
Hey, and you know, Pornhub, like, PayPal pulled out, and like they had no more, like, no banks was working with them. PayPal was the only way the motherfuckers was getting paid. Because, you know, because Pornhub is like YouTube for porn. Like, you gotta, like, you get paid for the more views you get. But banks been pulled out of that shit. So, hey, they about to put like you said, they about to put the stranglehold on this internet shit. Like,
facts. It's gonna be trouble.
You better know somebody in person. You better have people in person.
Yo, before we got that's advice. That's the advice right there.
Okay.
In the new fucking age of fucking music and social media. Let me say, like, I'm blessed. This is why I say it's a privilege. I've been privileged just because I didn't do the necessary research to gain the benefits of this information. I was just on a whim.
Yeah.
I always wanted to become a legend and respected here before I went anywhere else.
For sure, yeah.
And I was like, before, like back in the day when I said that when I was 18, it was, oh, what the fuck? Why would you want to do that? My manager said I did my career backwards, and it just for this new shit, it just so happened to be fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like I made my career first. I had sold out shows before I did numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like where you can come to my show and niggas been rapping my lyrics word for word since I was 18. 18, 19. You know what I'm saying?
I see that in the show video. So.
Yeah, and so that's what just been happening to me since I was 19 years old. And the numbers, so that lets you know it's a real, true, genuine connection to the people who come to see me. You feel me? Sure. And that's what it's about. Like, I feel like that's what you need to do. Like, as an artist, you need to make sure that the connection with each and every person that's supporting you is something that you take seriously. Like, for every person that comes to support you, take them seriously. Like, you could lose that shit. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of people who, like, you know what I'm saying, really fuck with me. Like, when that police shit happened, niggas was like, that's some of the most engagement I've ever had in my life. Because people was really like, oh, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody I feel like I'm connected to. You feel me? So it's like,
talk about the buzz you got going on right now, because you're obviously like it's heating up.
Oh yeah,
especially with the shows, the Almighty Suspect, that video.
I've been buzzing in Arizona for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah. So,
but now it's beyond that.
Yeah, and I'm noticing from Denver. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Talk about like how it feels right now to start, getting that recognition and feeling like a legend out here and like
I don't feel nothing.
Stamping yourself.
I don't feel nothing.
Okay. What do you mean?
The only thing I'm proud about is that I said I was gonna be a legend in my city and I became it. That's the only thing I can
For sure.
About.
Okay.
As far as the numbers,
you on some real shit. You don't really like to. I fuck with you because you respectful. You don't really like throw shade on anyone, you know?
Nah, never.
You just like focus on your grind and like really like.
Yeah, and my thing is like I've been like like I said, I've been like, you know what I'm saying, like I've been buzzing out here for a minute, so like that I've been getting respect because I was the prodigy dude when I was like 18, 19. Like, oh, he's that cold, oh. And then by the time when I turned like, you know what I'm saying, I'm 21 now. So it's like we really like, you know what I'm saying, did everything I said I was gonna do here. And now when we finished that and now it's elevating.
Yeah.
So really, like I told you before, I don't get too high on my successes, I don't get too low on my losses. I'm right here all the time. Like I see the numbers going up, that's cool. We still got more work to do. You feel me? We ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, like I don't really take. I love everybody that support me.
Yeah.
But how many times like my song gets played ain't really important to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's important because I want to be self sufficient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But how am I impacting you? You know what I'm saying? Like how am I making you feel?
So that's
like,
more important to you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I inspiring you? You know what I'm saying? Like do I make you I make you feel heard? Like that's important to me. You feel me? Like,
hey,
and that's not even on so
Hey,
much.
you're spitting game on me right now. I'm learning a lot, for real.
That's real though. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man, so when they look you up, what's the first song they should look up?
Gara.
Yeah.
And Gara is undefeated.
Yeah.
Every person that's heard that shit is like,
Yeah, that's hard.
Shit is hard.
I had to post on the IG. I was like, yeah, this one hard.
That's love. Yeah, that shit. That's my first song to ever be played in the club too. I mean, I ain't really I've made bangers before too. But they usually kind of slower.
What is
like
Gara?
that shit was like up tempo, like update to the current culture.
Sure, yeah.
Shout out to my nigga. He made that beat.
Oh, okay.
He made that beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Skates made that beat.
Okay, bet.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about Gara, how'd that name come about for that song? Like,
It's a Naruto character.
okay.
Gara is a fucking sand village ninja. So what I'm doing, because I live in AZ, the desert,
Yeah.
I'm personifying myself as Gara. And that's another thing.
Oh, okay.
And that's another hidden.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and that's another hidden thing about hip hop that I feel like isn't really talked about enough. Maybe because I'm the only one. I don't know. Other people got to see it. I think the best way the one thing I've done since I was 16 was personify myself in all my drops. When I was 16, I got a cover of Jalopy Bungus of a racist cartoon. That's the cover of Jalopy Bungus is a racist cartoon where it's like the big giant lips and the big nose. I used that personified as myself. The next album I did, it's the same thing, but with the dreads I had and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, talk about the dreads a little bit. Like, how did that come together? What made you go with that hairstyle?
Before I get to that,
obviously, yeah.
But
my bad.
No, you good. One thing I think is underrated is I feel like when you personify yourself as something that's relatable, it's a lot easier to latch onto.
Sure.
Like I could have made that song, I could have made that same song with a picture of me, and it wouldn't have went as crazy. I promise you.
For sure.
I promise you. With me and Almighty, we could have took a picture of us on the cover, and it wouldn't have went as crazy.
No,
you know how it went as crazy? Because it's attached to a popular anime that is relatable to me.
In that video, you can see little edits too with the fire and all that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Gara. I haven't seen really in Denver, so I'm starting to see some more culture.
Yeah. I just got a fucking the Source just wrote an article on me, right?
Okay.
And they talked about how that I'm creating a new wave of hit sound.
Yeah.
You know
You're creating a wave out here in Phoenix.
Yeah, and it's it's the anime. People have done anime songs and you know what I'm saying before, but it's like the level of the punchlines. And plus the the act, it wasn't like I was just randomly was Gara just because I love anime. It's like that directly relates to me so it's like not only was the streets fucking with the song, you know what I'm saying, the intellectuals in this motherfucking room was fucking with the song, but it's also like the weirdo anime motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Not saying anime motherfuckers are weird. I'm saying the people who love anime and the weird side of the anime. All fucking with it, ironic meme. This song is for any and everybody.
Hell yeah.
Everybody can love this shit.
For real.
You feel me?
And you can immediately hear that when the beat switches from you because you got that lyrical some real Kendrick Lamar type shit. I'm I'm fucking with this shit. He's spitting facts, he's spitting bars, and then it switches up. Almighty, he comes in and he has bars too, but it's on that hot shit.
Gutter shit.
It's just that's gonna get people hot.
Exactly, bro. And that's one thing I was.
That was a smart move.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's one thing I was glad about too is that I didn't really try to Even though I fuck with Almighty, like that's one of my favorite artists, and he was the bigger artist. I didn't try to get on that song and out Almighty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got on there. I was like, I'm gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna do what I've been fucking doing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And people love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They fucking love it.
You gotta keep doing that. For real.
Of course.
So you planning on like being on YouTube more than with this shit?
Hell yeah.
That's my bro from Texas said like that's how people get on out there. So
yeah, YouTube is where it's at. And I'm hoping if we can land this No Food Favorite shit on Rap Nation, it's a wrap. It's gonna go like it's about to go crazy. Now I got a bunch of new music coming out next year.
All right, to wrap it up, like out in Denver, we feel like we're the next city up. Do y'all feel the same way out here in Phoenix? Like y'all feel like all right, we're about to come up too as a city?
For sure.
Okay.
Simply because it's not to say that we better than everybody, but it's just like a lot of artists here are popping at the same time. The difference between us and Texas and all the other places is we all know each other.
Okay.
Like a lot of us know each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you seem to be tapped in with just about everyone. Like,
bro, when you come here, if you tap in with me, you tap in with the whole scene.
For sure.
Like I'm like the glue with this shit.
Yeah,
like really, like you can meet everybody by tapping in with me. Like I'm really like the glue of this shit.
No, I
you feel me? So it's
that.
like example, like
I know people finna tap in after this.
For sure. Like, these are artists these are artists like that are moving the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not artists that not saying these are the artists I specifically fuck with, but I'm saying moving the culture. Like you got dudes like you got dudes like brain fart. Bella Goddess. You know what I'm saying? Bella Goddess. They do great. Emmett, yeah. I think Emmett's dope. Emmett's like super talented, but I'm speaking like the like literally like shifting the culture type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's a separate list that I would give you.
Okay.
But I mean literally
who do we need to tap in with out here?
In my opinion, who you need to tap in with, you talking like, oh, these niggas are otherworldly talents. That's when you would say Emmett Dupree. You would say Emmett Dupree, you would say fucking like, you know what I'm saying, like Snotty Man. Okay. You would say, you know what I'm saying, The Set, obviously. You would say like fucking Zaya. Zaya's super talented. You would say Bella Goddess, they're super talented. Okay. You would say SD Uchis, you know SD Uchis, he's super dope. Kiddo Stacy, Lil Prada, super dope. Valley Club Records.
Okay, I've heard of them. Like the last 5 names you said, I've heard of them.
Yeah, Splash is Valley Club, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Splash Fuego?
Yeah, Splash Fuego is tough as fuck. Okay. Tap in with him.
Yeah.
Splash Fuego, fucking
there's a lot of people.
It's a lot, bro, and I know all of them.
Yeah.
I know all of them.
Hey,
but if we talking like the specific motherfuckers that's like 2020, like these niggas coming like Zaya, Bella Goddess, fucking Valley Club. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that I would literally like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I sit down and listen to them niggas. But I'm saying from an outside world perspective, when you look inside Arizona, you say, you know what I'm saying? It's like those are the individuals that you would name. You feel me? And then I think, but with me, when I kick the door down, it's gonna be a whole fucking wave of
for real.
Extra, like whole different wave of shit.
We feeling the same way out of Denver. That's why I felt like it was important. Like we doing these interviews because like I'm really trying to like build bridges. Damn, my shit's about to die. But yeah, anyways, Maha Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Make sure y'all go follow bro on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Links will be in the description. Hey, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And shit, man. We in Phoenix with it, man. Straight from Denver. Yep. Hey, shout out Jalopy Bungus, man.
Easy.
For sure.